Talk to me about the physical practice, because I've heard you say straight out, I don't care if you're a billionaire, I don't care if you got the New York Times bestseller, but if you don't have a physical practice, you know deep down inside you're not coming correct. How important is it for everyone to have a daily physical practice?
I mean, you just know you're leaving stuff unattended to. So, I mean, the point is your weakness is visible. I pull people's weaknesses right to their eyes when I meet them. I look for it. I'm looking for your weakness, and I'm pulling it right to the front of your face and letting you know that I see it. I don't even care if you're a billionaire. I don't care if I'm going to do some big work with you or anything. And I'm going to level you up through that. I want to create the 10.0 of you because I see your weakness. It's obvious. And the point is if you want to be a leader, if you want to create, if you want to motivate, if you even just want to have a stronger family unit, you have to attend to all weaknesses. The point is everyone wants to glorify their strengths. They want to be like, oh, well, I'm consistent. I go to work every day at this time. Yeah, well, apply that consistency to the next fucking thing. And then guess what? Once you do that, the next thing. So the guy who goes to work every day as a construction worker, well, the next step after he hears my content is to track his macros so that he takes his body fat off. What's so hard about that? If you've already been consistent at that, now apply your consistency to tracking your food and just making a small adjustment. These small adjustments to things we already do that add up to massive changes. The point is you become someone who looks at a plate of food and knows exactly what it does for you. What type of business owner or massive mogul can't look at a plate of food and know he's being destructive? What kind of dude can look at something and guess and be okay with that? You're not operating at your highest level if you have guesswork in any area of your life. Successful people are naturally curious, and if you are denouncing that curiosity, you're not training your brain, so you're not the intellectual you thought you were.
And your body, everybody wants to look better. Everybody wants to be in better shape. And also everybody can gain knowledge by going into the physical and pushing your mental state and pushing yourself. It's one of the easiest ways, right?
Easiest. I mean, the biggest part is you've never seen someone walk out of the gym all pissed off after a hard workout or do 123 burpees and have shitty energy. So first thing first, you're bringing that ROV, that rate of vibration, that energy to people that tells them that they could do it without you even speaking. When you come in at a certain level and you have a certain energy, you're putting that onto people. And they're like, man, you just walked in and you made me feel like I should be fit and I could be. And the point is that is what we're doing here. We're creating assets around us to make our lives better, everybody's life better, by not having haters, by not having so much negativity. And you're not going to force it upon people. They're going to be drawn to it. We don't know why I can come on these channels, my channel, and just speak in a certain manner with a certain energy, and people won't know why they're drawn to it. But it's partly because what I'm saying, but partly because the rate of vibration I come at, the energy I come at. I know when my energy's low. I'm not going to get on camera when my energy's low. I'm going to go bring it back up. So when we train ourselves to operate at a certain vibration, a certain rate of a certain frequency and a certain level of energy, we become someone that's our new normal. So if you create the new normal of having this dope ass energy, then this is our best way to bring up everybody around us, because the universal language is energy exchange. So the only way you can truly get your people off drugs, the only way you can truly convince them to do a positive action for themselves is to come in with the proper energy, the proper result, and really not show a weakness that they can pinpoint. Because if you're telling them, hey, you need to quit drinking and doing that smack, and they're ripped from being on smack and you're all fat from eating burgers and shit, they're going to be like, fuck you. Look how fat you are. I'm not going to quit the smack. You have a bigger problem with being fat. So the point is you have to level your playing field to be able to be the best teacher, the best facilitator of this universal message, which is complete inner peace and contentment through walking in alignment with your conscience.
And what do you say to people, Wes, that say, I don't like working out, I don't need to work out, or, I hit the treadmill once a week? Do you think they're just missing a golden opportunity to go into self and to just bring different energy to the table? Or are there people like that should just be like that?
I tell them they're fucking selfish. You're a selfish motherfucker. Look how many times you said I in that sentence. Damn. I'm like, fuck, it's all about you, huh? You're not even thinking about your wife or your kids. Fat people raise fat kids. And whatever. I mean, fat people they're not being shunned upon. They're not being shamed. I was fat. I had a chest I didn't like. I had jelly rolls. I didn't live my best life as a youngster growing up because I didn't like taking my shirt off when everyone else could. So I was limiting myself on a simple choice of this food or that food. And the point is so why are you so selfish? You really you love your kid that much, supposedly, but you won't drop the drink. You won't drop those foods. You won't extend your life to spend it better with him and be a better example, but you say you love him. So this is my reason for self-investment. My reason for self-investment is because self-investment is the only true depiction of self-love. You can only say you love yourself as much as you invest in yourself. This ain't that Stuart Smalley, I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, doggone it, everybody likes me shit. Those fake-ass affirmations aren't real if the actions aren't there. So the point is, your actions towards self-love, your self-investment is a depiction of self-love. We are creating our capacity to love and give love. It starts within. So we're creating that love within in the morning with our self-investment process. So therefore, we can give it at the level at which it was created within. The fat dad who drinks an 18-pack, who woofs down burgers, he loves his son. He does. At the capacity at which he loves his motherfucking self. And that's not much. So he only knows his capacity. He can only give at his capacity for love. I love a motherfucker so much in the pen and out here that I'm willing to put my most treasured asset, my inner peace and contentment, on the line to level them up. And that's what people don't get sometimes. Like, well, why do you care so much to tell people these truths if it gets you backlash? I'm like, because later they're going to shake my fucking hand for waking them up.
Why do you care so much, Wes?
Because I know what pain is. I know true pain. And I know everybody's got it. Your pain, my pain, it's all the same. The 14-year-old who's getting made fun of because he's fat, he wants to die. Like, he really feels like, I want to die today. Everybody in my class made fun of me. Do you know how painful that is? That's just as painful as being in the pen and being hopeless, wanting to die. There's no difference. You wanted to die at that moment. There is no fucking difference. And it's tragic. It's straight up tragic that we're not pushing self-development and self-love and personal development at the highest level. This is where everything starts. And then once we have the confidence, once we've created the individual that's in alignment with what we see, then we can go after our true life's purpose, our true path. And this only comes from walking into adversity head on and saying, I'm ready, I got this. I'm going to prove I'm grateful for this one life I've been given every day. And I'm going to open up the doors to infinite intelligence by using the strongest emotion known to man, which is gratitude.